Welcome to this episode where I'm talking about the chronicles of producers, music producers. Um, Music producers are very important people in this society because, as we all know, no one lives without music, be it the unborn children, be it the young growing children, be it the teenagers, the youth, um, the, the old guys. Everyone loves music, and in one way or the other, um, music sits at the center of life. Although some people may not realize that or accept or agree with me, but that is a fact that remains. So number one, music producers, they are very important, and I'm glad and proud to be one of them. Now, one of the problems of music producers is number one, um, we get so creative and we get so creative at some point, and sometimes we can miss the creativity. Like the way I'm sitting here, I've had some sound. I don't know if it's a bird or a cricket. I don't know what it is, but we'd like to take that into recording and just make a vibe out of it and create something interesting out of it. Of course, attach other melodies and other supporting elements, give it some little percussions, and you have a project there. So we are very good at that. Number two, we are very good at taking projects from people and from clients. Oh, I have a song. Oh, come, I can record you, and we start the song. We record the song, and that 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 almost serves as the end of the song, because we rarely will someone take the project to an end. So producers take more projects than they finish. You'll find that someone has 158 projects, but complete ones are maybe 5. But still, these people are looking for people to record. Mm? Instead of going to finish the other projects that are pending. So that's another problem of music producers. Number three, and this is a secret. This is a secret to those people who want to have their music done on record time. Um, Sometimes your projects are handled according to the budget that you have allocated to your project. So if I have, for example, two songs or two projects, one person has thrown in 5,000 Kenyan shillings, and another project someone has thrown in 12,000 Kenyan shillings. Of course, you and I know which project will be more concentrated on, and subsequently or consequently, the project that will be finished first. Of course, the 12K goes first. So your budget also defines or determines the seriousness that is put into your project. Number one. Number two, the duration taken to have your project. Sometimes it may take time. There are people who take time to bring something good, and there are people who take short time to bring something good. So it just depends with the producer. So whatever the case, the opposite will be true. So if you have some shoddy money, it will just take maybe a day or some shoddy time to have your project done. And for some people, if you have some shoddy money, your project will be finished next year. Next year, and maybe you're recording in February. You're coming for your song next year, because the money that you planted ulipanda kunini. There's a saying in Swahili, ukipanda pankwisha utavuna pankwisha. Yeah, so kama ulipanda pankwisha, how do you expect to vuna vizuri, to have a bumper harvest? No, it's not possible. It's not practical. So there's that. So an advice to my fellow music producers. Yeah, and as much as we take a lot of ideas, it's good. Let's record those ideas, but also let's have a plan. Let's have a plan of how we are going to clear the table in terms of the project that we have pending ones, especially those that are not our own, but are for people. Yeah, so because people need to hear those musics, people need to hear those sounds, because they depend on those sounds for their lives. So let's do that. And for people listening to this and watching this, make sure you have you respect your producer, yes, number one, but also support them through just being generous with your giving towards your projects, because as you have heard me say, it will affect your project. So sure, decide today.